the center of the gaming universe.
Today on X-Play, is PC gaming dead? We go head-to-head on the platform's rise and the fall. Will it survive? Then, Kristen Holt has the keys to unlock your Chains of Olympus in today's God of War cheat. Plus, we knock it out of the park with our all-access pass to the 2K Sports Video Game Challenge with some of baseball's brightest stars. It's game time!
Welcome to X-Play, the only video game show that's been endorsed by the Vatican. Not really. I'm Morgan Webb, though.
And I'm Adam Sessler. We're coming to you from the G4 Studios in Los Angeles on Wednesday, March 19th. And on today's show, is PC gaming dead? We go head-to-head to find out.
Then Kristen Holt has a cheat for God of War Chains of Olympus that will satisfy your thirst for blood. But first, here's today's top stories in the gaming update. Go.
Bungie has confirmed the upcoming Halo 3 Legendary Map Pack will cost 800 Microsoft points and will be available through Xbox Live Marketplace on April 15th. In addition to the jungle-themed Ghost Town, the new map pack will also include a map called Avalanche, which is an updated version of the classic Halo Combat Evolved map, Sidewinder. This vehicle-oriented tribute map will feature dramatically reshaped interiors and exteriors, along with vehicle variants featuring a fresh new coat of white paint. Bungie is still keeping details regarding the third map under wraps, but says fans of these smaller Slayer maps will be excited. New screenshots for The Sims 3, EA's money printing machine and latest sequel in the franchise, have finally been released. The game will feature a new seamless open neighborhood for players to explore. Like most EA games, The Sims 3 will offer an improved create a character mode, only this time you'll be able to attribute your character with up to 5 distinct personality traits, giving players around 700 million unique options to explore. Sims 3 will hit store shelves in 2009. New rumors say Prey 2 will not be heading to the PlayStation 3. The portal-warping sci-fi sequel is currently being developed in the collaboration between Human Head Studios and Radar Group. So far, the game has only been announced for the Xbox 360 and PC. Scott Miller, the chief creative officer at Radar Group, recently commented on the sequel, saying Radar Group has come up with plenty of ideas to keep the Portal race very interesting. Well, that's all for today's gaming update. Be sure to visit us on the web at g4tv.com/xplay to continue getting all of today's up-to-the-minute video game news. And now, we're going over to Morgan, who's about to have two heads eat.
Thanks, Adam. Now, if you keep your ear to the ground like I do, you open yourself up to horrible diseases like athlete's ear. It's really hard to get rid of. But you also hear rumor rumblings before anybody else. One of the more rampant reports is that PC gaming is dead. But is that really true? We're about to find out as we go head-to-head. Thanks to the stunning rise of console and software sales, the popularity of PC gaming has dwindled. While franchises like World of Warcraft, Counter-Strike, and StarCraft still manage to attract a large number of players, they're just some of the few success stories in a fractured industry. In response, several heavy hitters have come together to form the PC Gaming Alliance in an attempt to resurrect the once dominant gaming platform. But with sales juggernauts like Halo 3 and the Wii, does the PC stand a chance in today's market? Joining us today from San Francisco, editor-in-chief for PC Gamer magazine, Kristen Salvatore. Welcome. Hi. Also joining us today, associate editor at GameSpy.com, Patrick Joint. Welcome to our show. Now, let's start with you, Kristen. PC gaming has definitely experienced some drop-off in the past couple of years. But what do you think has brought this on?
Well, I'm actually not completely sure that that's the case. I know that a lot of people point to NPD numbers when they're talking about that, but that really only measures one particular part of the industry. It's just retail sales. I think if you want to get a real barometer of what's going on in the whole health of the industry, you need to look at a lot of different things. Anecdotally, NVIDIA was on the cover of Forbes at the end of last year as their business of the year, and even sales of PC Gamer have spiked in the last 6 months, which tells me there's more going on in the industry. So until we until we have a better way of really measuring what's going on, it's really hard to say what's causing ups or downs.
All right, Patrick, do you agree with this?
Well, I think what really needs to start happening is that one of the biggest parts of the PC market right now, subscription games, specifically MMOs, need to start providing that data. And people need to be able to start tracking that to have any sort of idea what's going on in PC gaming.
But do you
Until
think
we start
PC
getting that
gaming?
information.
Do you think PC gaming is taking a downturn at all, though?
I think it's hard to tell. Without real information about how subscription games are going, which I really think are the meat, the bread and butter of PC gaming right now, it's almost impossible to say. I know console gaming is taking an upswing, and that by NPD numbers, PC gaming didn't do particularly well last year, but there's a lot of great stuff coming to PC gaming as well. And without those subscription numbers, I really think it's tough to say.
All right, Kristen, will you tell us a little bit about the PC Gaming Alliance? This is something new that a lot of companies have come together for PC gaming.
Yeah, a lot of people in the industry, certainly myself included, have been waiting for a while for the companies that we consider to be sort of the champions of PC gaming, like Microsoft, to kind of step up and be really champions for the platform as a gaming platform. So supposedly the PC Gaming Alliance, which is a group of hardware and software companies like Epic Games, like Microsoft, like Intel, among others, that are going to start looking at some of the issues that affect the health of the industry. I think we're all approaching it with a little bit of a cautious wait and see attitude. Hopefully they're going to do what they say they're going to do.
All right, Patrick, do you think it's going to work?
Trepidation is how I feel right now. I would love to see it work. I would have loved to see the Games for Windows initiative work. I would love to see the PC Gaming Alliance really get it together, really make sure consumers know the difference between a gaming machine and a work PC, really know that their onboard video card isn't going to do, our video chip isn't going to do what they need to play games. But until we actually see something from them, yeah, that in particular, until we actually see something from the PC Gaming Alliance, it's all filler, no killer right now.
All right, Kristen, do you think it's significant that EA is not part of the PC Gaming Alliance? I mean, they obviously have some high-profile PC games, like, for example, The Sims.
I think that it's really hard to make too much measurement of what being in or out of the PC Gaming Alliance really means right now. It's in its infancy. I also would suggest that there's nothing that says that EA won't be joining the PC Gaming Alliance. I think what's more interesting, in fact, is that there are companies like Valve who feel very much like they're already doing what the PC Gaming Alliance is saying that it wants to do, and so I'm sort of more interested in whether or not individual companies will start picking up on that.
All right, final question. Patrick, we need a final prediction. What is the future of PC gaming?
I think the future of PC gaming is bright, but I think it's going to be based on more casual games, as much as I hate to say that, as much as, you know, most of your viewers probably hate to hear it. I think PC gaming is probably the best place to do casual games. I think it's also the best place to do the really hardcore games, the games that involve a lot of social networking, the games that involve being able to go into your files and really change anything you want to and get exactly the experience you want. But I think the more common consumer experience is going to shift increasingly to console.
All right, Kristen, do you have a rebuttal for that, or what's your opinion for the future of PC gaming?
You know, I read a statistic the other day that says 33 million PCs will be sold in the US this year, which is more than all of the console sales put together. That's a pretty good install base. I feel pretty confident about that, but I happen to agree with what Patrick said before. It's up to the industry now to educate consumers about the fact that they already have a gaming platform in their homes.
That's all the time we have. Kristen and Patrick, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, I love that I could see you over here out of the corner of my eye jumping up and down, because I know that you have a very strong opinion about this topic, and I also have a strong opinion about this topic.
Well, I think the thing is, I'm not going to say that PC gaming is dead. PC gaming, at least for the games that you and I really like to engage in, is a very, very expensive thing to do.
It's expensive not only in the terms of money, but also in terms of time, like learning about the new video card. Which one do you want? What motherboard is that video card going to go with? And now if I'm changing my motherboard, I need to get new RAM. I mean, it's a time commitment, and I think that I've been running into this. I know that you've been running into this a lot. Like, I'd rather play the game than fix my computer. On the other hand, PC gaming is such a better experience for me. Right. Personally.
Crysis, I tried to upgrade my computer to play Crysis, the one I have at home, and I destroyed my computer in the process. Now I'm looking at trying to get a whole new rig, and I'm looking at something that I want to play, you know, Age of Conan on, $3,000 to $4,000, and that's a lot of money to play one game, when obviously you do have shooters and stuff that used to play on the PC available on an Xbox 360 for a more meager $400.
Well, I mean, you turn your Xbox on, it works, you don't have to install virus protection, you don't have to make sure you have all your system updates, so I do understand that, you know, and I think a lot of companies are trying to address that market, but still, I mean, these are not cheap machines. So
it is not a cheap option, but it is a fun option nonetheless.
Yes.
All right, now I think we have to take a quick break, so don't go anywhere.
Don't.
Coming up on X-Play, throw off the chains of your godly oppressors in our PSP God of War cheat. Then we flaunt our all-access pass to the 3rd annual 2K Sports Video Game Challenge. All this and more. Stay tuned.
New 4052 or visit us on the web.
Hey dude, did you know that every day we dump 356,000 cell phones into landfills? That's no good. We can't keep doing that.
Dude, come on.
It's for you, man.
Hello? Ow. Ouch. Later, dude. Ow. Ouch. Ow. Ouch. Ow.
Welcome back to X-Play. Zeus can really be a jerk sometimes. You know, there's the double crossing, not to mention the sex with your wife while in the form of a swan. But leave it to Kratos to stick it to this deceptive deity, and Kristen Holt is here to show you how.
Thanks, Morgan. Servitude to the gods can be quite a drag sometimes, especially when you need to catch the A train to Tartarus. So get ready to take some notes if you need some help getting your ticket punched. Oh, Kratos, you've lived a hard life. Nobody gives you a break. Now you're on the PSP in God of War Chains of Olympus, and all you want is to travel to Tartarus. Should be simple for a man like you.
What would you have me do?
Relax, Kratos. We're gonna help you out of the Temple of Helios. Just listen to Cheat and we'll have you flying high above the clouds in no time.
The king of the gods does not aid me.
But Cheat does, Kratos. Cheat does. First thing. The key to passing this level is to activate the Pillars of Flame. And no, we're not talking about Elton John's yearly birthday bash. To activate them, here's all you need to do. Once you get to the Helios shield, get on down the spiral staircase. When inside the room, push the statues over the coals. Grab the wall handle, if you know what I mean, to unleash a secret passage. Run inside. Pull both statues until the light shines on the far wall. Get your bad self into the glowing circle to activate the horse statue of Euros. Vamos out of the room, press that horse statue emblem, and voila, the first pillar of flame. To unleash Nodos, the second pillar, start turning the handle and pushing statues over specific switches, like so. Get it so the light beams straight ahead. Then jump in front of the horse statue to activate. Press the emblem and boom, a second pillar of flame. For the third pillar, there are more pushing statues to take care of. But this time, Kratos can smash all he wants. Climb up the statue rubble to activate the statue of Zephyros. Spider-Man up the wall, then press the emblem to release the third and final pillar of flame. Look outside the temple, turn the 3 pylons so that the flames touch the statues. Activate that platform there and get ready for a smooth ride to Tartarus. Kratos, your chariot awaits. Don't say Cheat never did anything for you, Kratos. Ride on. Happy travels, Kratos. Hope you get over that whole killed your family thing soon. Be sure to check g4tv.com/cheat for the latest tips and tricks. But now I'm going to send it back over to Morgan.
Thank you, Kristen. Now, Chains of Olympus is one of our top-rated games available for the PSP, but is it the best of the best? We'll tell you in today's X-List, brought to you by Chic Quattro.
Here are Quattro of our top-rated games for the PSP.
Good.
At number 4 is Patapon. This rhythm-based RTS features some cute little creatures in battle. It's like watching black, one-eyed kittens go to war. Number 3 is Ratchet & Clank Size Matters, which is completely true. as the Enzyte and my email inbox lead me to the lead.
Coming in at number 2 is God of War Chains of Olympus, which it turns out are much easier to break than Erasure's Chains of Love. And number 1 is Lumines. It's a good game, it's got great music, and it features the extra bonus of an exploit allowing users to hack their PSPs. But it's really to run homebrew games. Right.
If you want to hear what I really think about games, and not in the Bruce Banner persona you see here, check out Sessler's Soapbox. You can watch me get mad exclusively at g4tv.com/soapbox every Wednesday. This week, I talk context-sensitive crappiness. The problem is, why is it so damn hard to actually make it work? I guess it's attached to the collision detection, but whenever you're supposed to hit one of these buttons, you need to sidle up to it so absolutely perfectly and get the reticle pointing to the right thing so you can make it work. And just a little movement to the side, and suddenly it's gone, and you have to go back and try to find your way.
When X-Play returns, we take a little batting practice with some real-deal ball players at 2K's 3rd annual Sports Video Game Challenge, so stay put.
See you in a sec.
Just one.
Today's X List is brought to you by Schick Quattro Titanium Trimmer. Shave, edge, and trim with the razor that makes it easy to maintain your look.
Welcome back to X-Play. Now, physics-wise, the hardest thing to do in sports is getting your bat to connect with the ball. The 2K recently invited a slew of professional baseball players to Phoenix to see if their real-world skills translated to the virtual world. And we have an all-access pass. When baseball players aren't on the practice diamond getting ready for the season, they get together for charity and a little MLB 2K8. On the Wii, of course.
We're playing a little home run derby for charity. Getting a bunch of guys together and seeing who can be the best hitter. It's all about getting in a rhythm, I think.
This home run derby challenge drew the finest of baseball players available in the Scottsdale, Arizona area. The field was wide open. Everybody had their opinion.
I mean, whoever plays the most video games, they might have a little advantage.
But one name rose above all others. Helton. Todd Helton.
Well, it looks like we got us a home run hitting contest going on.
Nice psych out, Todd. The semifinals came down to 4 players. Helton, Tomko, Bradley, and rookie Thomas Diamond, a player so unknown he's not even in MLB 2K8. You'll have to make your own. Tomko went down like a true Kansas City Royal would. And Milton Bradley lost to the young Diamond. He then disappeared into the night. His whereabouts, known only to him. And then there were 2, the veteran and the rook.
It's great competition. I'm going to have to bring my A game.
Real awesome, but not much competition. Todd Helton played like a man who got swept out of last year's World Series. Angry. The rookie could only watch and lose, but since he's a Texas Ranger, he should be familiar with losing. Todd Helton may have won this year's video game challenge, but for the good times everybody had, we're all winners.
When X-Play returns, we catch up with the Rainbow Six team the morning after they save Vegas. But first, we have a trivia question for you, and thinking caps are required.
How many discs did the IBM version of King's Quest IV have for installation? Is it A, 3 discs, B, 8 discs, or C, 21 discs? We'll have the answer right after the break.
Fans and critics agree Attack of the Show is time well wasted. Testify! One of the coolest shows on TV. Attack of the Show, weeknights at 7 and 10, only on G4. Introducing Pete. Take G4 on the road. Download this show now as a G4 podcast.
Before the break, we asked you how many discs did the IBM version of King's Quest IV have for installation? The answer is B, 8 discs.
All right, welcome back to X-Play. Just so you know, 8 discs, that was cool back then. All right, Rainbow Six Vegas 2 was released yesterday. We scored it a 4 out of 5. But there's not going to be a part 3. The mission is over. It's been confirmed that Vegas, it's safe. And the Rainbow Six team were finally able to get some of that R&R after saving Sin City for the second and last time. I don't think they were ready.
Oh, my head. Walter, keep it together. Double down. Bust.
Loan me $1,000. I got this card counting thing down.
I can hear you, sir. No food at the table.
Go ahead.
I think I got crabs. Those women, they were unclean. Want some eggs?
Yeah, I gotta get something in my stomach.
They're cold.
Welcome. What is wrong with you people?
You know how to fix crabs?
It's easy. Flashbang your junk. Just like taking down tangos. They'll be confused, ripe for the picking.
No way.
Ask Walter. Hit me. Hit me again.
Ah! Oh my God, that didn't work at all! Medic! Medic! Oh!
Hit me.
It burns!
I won.
Oh!
I won! Suck it!
Oh! Oh!
I'm gonna try another table.
Good luck, sir. No tip.
And scene. Well, that's all we have for you today. We'll be back tomorrow at 8 with another all-new X-Play. And on tomorrow's show, we have some inexpensive titles for you. With gas prices these days, we know money's tight. That's why we have a Games for Cheap Bastards, for all you cheap bastards out there. And we'll have even more on StarCraft 2. We'll explain the new mechanics, the new controls, and everything else we're allowed to say about this long, long-awaited sequel.
Then Mr. Sark will be here with a gamer challenge that will pit all the Sony fanboys out there against the Xbox fanatics. It could get ugly. Plus, for all of you Square Enix fans, we preview Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII for the PSP. You know what? Aerith dies.
And Fungi Attack on our all-access look at Mushroom Men.
Mushroom Men. Wonder what that's about.
Mushrooms with feet.
Got it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.